El Salvador is the first country to tell their citizens to lose weight to improve their chances with COVID-19. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, and I thought tonight we'd talk about this advertisement from El Salvador. It's come out and is encouraging people, among other things, to lose weight, change their diet, and watch what they eat. It's good, sensible advice, and it's based on facts, science, and experience. If you're obese or morbidly obese, your hospitalization rate increases significantly. The chance of complications and your mortality or morbidity increases significantly from the coronavirus, everyone. Now, this is something that a lot of people, including myself, have been frustrated with our own government, not advising people to lose weight or to exercise. But then I've been thinking about it. I don't really know if our government could do it properly. I don't think, if you look at the health guidelines, the advice that they would give people probably would be wrong, because they haven't caught up with the latest research that's coming out. So I thought we'd have a look at this video from El Salvador, and I'll put my earphone in so I can hear it with you. And then I'll give you a suggestion of a website if you're interested in losing weight. You know, maybe it's your New Year's resolution on how to get started. I certainly packed the kilos on again last year, and I've had to, start, change my diet again, go back onto keto. I got a bit naughty with all the chocolate and stuff. But let's have a look at this, and then I'll point you to a good website. So let's start with the El Salvador version of this.
Mantener un estilo de vida saludable también ayuda a reducir las complicaciones por COVID-19.
It's completely true.
Los grupos con más riesgo de mortalidad son los adultos mayores y las personas con obesidad, hipertensión, diabetes y enfermedades crónicas.
100% true. There's nothing. That's all true. And you can make a change that can improve your quality of life, and even if it's a slight improvement from one day to the next, and then another day, then another day, because when we eventually all get it, you want to be in the best physical position you can be to handle the illness.
Por eso pon en práctica estas recomendaciones. Aliméntate saludablemente con una dieta balanceada para acercarte a tu peso ideal.
Try to hit your ideal weight, that's good. Practice outdoor activities, when you can.
Actividades al aire libre. Así respiras aire fresco.
Fresh air and sunlight, Rachel was watching a lecture from Paul Mason, and he was talking about vitamin D may not necessarily be what you need from the sunlight, because it's such a complex process, the way your skin makes stuff and vitamin D from the sun. It could just be a proxy for other things. So it's important. I mean, do you still wear sunscreen when you go outside? Or is the fact that, bald white man of Germanic and European descent, could this be because in the cold winters I'd want to maximize my vitamin D on top of my head? It's an evolutionary advantage, guys.
Y recibes algo de sol, lo que tu cuerpo necesita para producir vitamina D. Toma por lo menos 2 litros de agua al día para mantener tus riñones saludables. Reduce el estrés dedicándote
Cut down on stress by spending time on yourself,
tiempo a ti mismo, por ejemplo, haciendo yoga o leyendo un libro. Trata de dormir no menos de
6 hours a night. I'm failing at that, to be honest.
6 horas al día. Incluye cítricos en tu dieta, como limones, naranjas o mandarinas. Evita el consumo de bebidas.
Yep, alcohol. Don't need it. Guys, you don't. You know you don't.
Alcohólicas, alimentos altos en
Now this is, okay, foods high in sugar, I agree, avoid that. But saturated fat, that's where I'd question that advice. I think it's a bit outdated that they've got there.
Azúcar o en grasas saturadas. Hoy más que nunca debemos cuidarnos entre todos. Mantente saludable. Gobierno de El Salvador.
So, that's fantastic. That is really good to see. If you're vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, even if we aren't in a bloody pandemic, this is the advice that we should be getting, guys. And I'll point you to one of my favorite websites, Low Carb Down Under. What you want to do is you want to click on resources, go on videos, and just go on a deep dive on everything here. It's very good. There's a lot of material here. You know, there's pages and pages and pages. And this, you know, you'll find doctors that are coming and talking about how they're curing their patients' diabetes and illness using these diets. It's nuts. I highly recommend it if you're not familiar with it. They've got diets and things as well, but I don't think I ever bothered with any of that stuff. I just, you know, binge watch the videos. So check it out, guys, if you're interested in losing weight and getting healthier. Because, well, diet is the main way to do it. And the keto diet, oh, it makes a lot of sense, everyone. So let's, well, you know, we saw El Salvador's advice. I thought we'll check out some Australian advertising. Now, this is from the Life Be In It campaign back in the 80s. I remember this when I was a child. We kind of need another Life Be In It again, guys. You know, has there been... Now, let me know in the comments, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has there been any advertising coming out about health or obesity, trying to cut back on any of that? I mean, all I saw was we watched... I'll jump up here. We watched tonight with the kids. We watched, what was it? That WALL-E movie. WALL-E movie. And you've got the, you know, the fat people on the spaceship there in those hover chairs going around. And my daughter loved it. And then we ended up watching 7:30. And there was a lady from a community here in Queensland complaining about, well, having restricted access to or no access to the booster yet because she's at a high risk with all of her comorbidities. And my daughter pointed and said, "Oh, look, she looks like one of the people on the WALL-E movie hover chairs." She was right on the money, you know, from the mouth of babes. So let's have a look. No, we won't go there. We'll go here. We'll have this background, and let's have a look at Life Be In It, guys. Now, this was on Australian TV in the 80s. I wonder, do you think they could get away with it now?
Oh, Norm, you're not watching the telly again.
No, this is educational, Libby. It's all about obesity and how bad it is for you. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't like to catch it.
It's good. It's good. Don't get it wrong.
You don't catch obesity, Norm.
Huh? How do you get it then?
By eating too much, by eating the wrong things, or by not doing any exercise.
Oh. What is obesity exactly?
It's getting fat, Norm.
Oh.
Can you even use the F word these days? Would these ads now, they'd be nutcase, purple-haired land whales on Twitter, and we know that. That would just be screeching about this type of crap if it ever came out again. You can see it, can't you? You can picture them right now. Smoking 5 packs a day too, probably.
You eat more than you need. The excess energy is turned into fat. To avoid obesity, cut down the amount you eat. Choose a balanced diet and include some regular exercise as part of your lifestyle.
Now this is the calorie intake model where you're just eating too much. Where there are other models where it's if you spike your insulin, it'll encourage your body to store more fat. I would suggest you look at some more contemporary models for how your body gains and stores weight from low carb down under, as I said. But still, this is generally good advice. What I would consider a balanced diet is pretty much, you know, trying to get 80 to 90% meat in the diet and fat.
Obesity reduces your chance of a long and healthy life. So, watch what you eat and exercise regularly.
I've just got big stomach bones.
I don't know if we can get that booklet now for a booklet on slimming. Right. Look at that. This is before you had the internet or a website. That's how people used to get things. They'd write for a booklet and then wait for it to arrive in the mail. Just think about that. So, guys, there we have it. El Salvador is pushing for a healthy lifestyle to help people prepare and deal with COVID-19. I'm plugging Low Carb Down Under as a fantastic source, and maybe we need to bring back good old Life Be In It. Guys, what do you reckon? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to point you to this video about our keto journey, what brought us to the keto diet, why we decided on it, and some of the history based on it. Take care, and I'll see you next time. That was a good sneeze. See you later.